Hello, everyone. I wish I could say happy Sunday. Unfortunately, due to the present circumstances in our world, tonight's trio performance has been canceled. We promise to bring it to you next week, but we just didn't feel comfortable going live, celebrating a live performance. During this time, so many people are hurting in this country over so much. So I'm not one to be political, and I don't want to be. This is a world crisis, and I just want to play music. I'm saddened that we can't play tonight as a band, but I understand it. So I thought I'd just play for y'all a little while. Didn't really have anything prepared today for a show, except the love in my heart to play music for y'all. Hope it brings about some maybe healing, huh? 'Cause I do love you all. It's gonna have a great performance today, but that will be here. God bless you all. Thank you for joining me on this Sunday, 31st of May. Hey Frank, Culiame, hey Bill, Bob, Bill, Tommy, Dennis, John, Jeff, Jocelyn, Fiore, Rudy, Bill, Mike, There it is. Going on. Oh, yeah. And many more. Oh. I'll remember Jimmy. I had to bring it in with a little swing. Thanks for joining me this Sunday afternoon. I'm honored that you're here with me. Thank you. I know. David, how are you? I went to the store yesterday. I was so excited about today's performance. I wanted to increase my streaming quality. And so I went and I upped my internet so that I can output 20 megabytes per second versus the 10. So it should look and sound very clean. I also did resolve the Instagram issue, although today I'm not going with that just because I'm going to hold all that off until I resume on Tuesday, since there were so many mishaps. But the issue ended up being a sound card not working well with an older phone. I hooked it up to my standard phone that I use for the drum machines, and it worked great today. So when we start the multicasting with the back behind the scenes on Tuesday, when we return on to our noon show, it will include the Instagram audience. But the only reason why I couldn't go off today is I had to take my Drum Genius and my soft drummer and put it on this phone, and I forgot to realize it takes a long time to download all the drum samples. So but you know what? That's good, because it's a little less to deal with. I could see my Facebook comments on all three networks and also my YouTube. Today looks like a lot of Facebookers. Hey, what's going on, Little Rock? Letitia's here. Hey, this is our YouTube friends, but they'll be back on this side and that side. See, I get them all. I really, really, really like doing these shows. And I had to come on today just because I promised I'd be here, and I know that there's people that count on it. Sorry I couldn't bring the live band, but we'll be here next week. By the way, I had 4 cameras going today. Very nice, very smooth. And I learned some things about sizing the cameras as well, so that you don't waste output on things that don't need as much, right? Getting better, you like my martini socks? Well, yesterday had the Red Sox. 2 days ago we had the martini, what do you call those things? The ones that break. You know, martini glasses and the shakers. So today we got bottles, and we'll say that they're bottles with notes of hope. So every bass I play. Valerie, I am going to do that. Hymn to Freedom. This was the first album was given to me. 1972 in the basement. They were trying out a trio. My father played the drums. Drums, they're over there. Willie was going to be over there today. See, way over there. See the drums way back over there. And they had a quartet. It was a four-piece band. They had a saxophone player, Naldo. He's still alive, and he fixes saxophones. I gotta find Naldo. His last name is Monaco. Came from the same small village. Not related. Hey, there's a behind the scenes of the show today. Hey, we'll give you one of those. We can even adjust them. See here at Monaco Productions. Oh, jeez. It's getting worse. That's what it's doing right there. There's the drums. So anyhow, we were in the basement, and they had decided that they wanted to make the band a little bit smaller, make some more money. So they terminated the bass player, and Mike, the accordion player, went out and bought a Farfisa organ. So the next thing he did is he went to the local record stores and he bought some albums. And this was a Jimmy Smith's Greatest Hits 2-album set. This is the first record that was given to me outside of a Beatles 45 record that I was playing. So I had to go home and set the dial on 33, you know. And the song, the sermon, was the whole side. Look at that. The whole side. 20 minutes and 20 seconds. And so I went up in the bedroom, and I put this on the record player that I had to take off the 45 adapter, slide this onto the little needle sticking in there, change the speed, put the needle on the dial here. And in that 20 minutes and 20 seconds, I was baptized. And so this stuff that's going on right now, you know, I was talking to Josh. He's going to be the guitar player today. He'll be here next week, and so will Willie. I love you guys. He says these are our mentors. And you see, I got 2 sets. 2 sets. Because I wore one of them out. Listen, that's everything I play today. 90% of it came from right there. These 2 albums. You don't need a lot. You just need to hear it, listen to it, play it. So, sorry to get emotional. No, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry for what's going on right now. To wish there was something I could do to make it better, you know. But I can't. You know, I could just play music for you all today. So I'm going to play the sermon, because the sermon, once again, was the first song I heard. Talk about preaching. Today we need all the prayers we can get. So if you're playing the drums, put your headphones on, because I'm not going to use the drum machine. And if you have an instrument like a harmonica or horn or piano or an organ, then I'm going to comp for you, all right? So I'm just going to play. You guys can play along. I'm going to play the sermon. And we're just going to preach for a while and get everything happening here. No drums, all right? So I'll let you kind of hear the entrance the way I heard it. And no percussion. I got a little bit of a distortion in there. Are you all ready? Okay, so I'm going to count it in. Just go right, because the record, when you go, goes right to the pickup. So I got the pickup, but I'll count it in. You can play along with me. Now, there's a couple different ways it's played, but I'm going to play it the way I like it. All right? 1, a 2, a 1. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Lonnie. Hey, Gordon. Thanks for the email, man. Hey, Jack. Lunch. Smelling good. Ronnie. Ronnie, you know what Jimmy told me about you. He loved you, man. Ronnie Fosters with us tonight. What an honor. Stretching it all. get some of this reverb off there. Hey, man. Sunday, May 31st, 2020. A year we've never seen, or at least in our lifetimes. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Worldwide, people dying, people giving, basically kind of like giving their lives in risk to go back to get the economy moving, right? I mean, isn't that what we're doing? There's no cure. So we're going to go back to work. I'm going to look for gigs locally that seem to be safe, whatever that means. Safe, right? No tours on the books. It takes too long to organize all that. We'll see you later. But a couple local gigs maybe. Yeah, you know I'm going to do it. I got to do it. I got my, you know. When we came off the plane from our tour in Asia at the very beginning of March, we wore these, you know, the traditional ones when we got off the plane in Japan. And everybody around us wore them. And then when we got back to our homeland, no one wore them. And now everybody wears them. It's interesting how things like this will change everything. And so that's that. And then just recently, all of this other stuff, just too much pain and too much. And God bless you, bandmates, for deciding to hold it. I agree. It's not time to celebrate this Sunday. It's time to pray, I think. Time to reflect on our values, our true values. And as you look around at all the pain, maybe some healing, some peace, some understanding. That's what it takes, you know. When we play music in a band, you know, everybody's listening to everybody, and everybody's trying to be the best. Everybody's trying to contribute their part to be the best. Why can't we do that in life? I just don't get that. Does being the best mean, you know, just selfishly just diving in and just taking all that you feel is yours? Is that what success is? I don't know, man. That's not a dream I'm looking for anymore. I'm looking for peace. I'm looking for people to find a way to get along and make the world better, because, man, there's a lot of work to do. But I do have one, if I may share, just one of my thoughts that comes to me when I pray. I do pray regularly. I have a kneeler there. I get on my knees. I'm in recovery. I believe in getting on my knees and praying. One of the thoughts that came to me, though, I think maybe hopefully this will be generic and everybody will be with me on this, is that, you know, the yin and the yang, you know, the loud, the soft, the fast, the slow, dark, the light, the good, the evil or the bad, whatever, whichever way. I don't want to polarize it that much, whatever. I believe that you have to have both sides to keep the world going around. And it's just a little bit out of balance right now. We need a little bit more good doing. Right? We got to retake over the good doing part as humanity, not sides. Let's not think about sides anymore. I think we need to think about the whole world and just do good. Just do good. Try to do the right thing. Don't try to look for a way to put our brothers and sisters down. Wrong time. Sorry, some of you know I get political, but this way, in the righteous sense. I want, happiness. I get very upset. All right, well, it's time to dance after all that. So I have put the foot cam on only because, it's great, isn't it? All right, so here we go. I need to get crazy with some sound. Patch number 53, please. Oh. Crank up the distortion. Oh. see the bottles? Oh, yeah. Full of notes with love. Oh, yeah. That's called muscle memory, you know? You know how Jimmy Smith did it? He had a picture on the wall of the pedals. And he would envision, that's C. And he'd get all the pedals, right, Ronnie? That's how he learned how to play the pedals. The photo. Whoa! All right. How'd you like that drum ending? Wow, that's called Jan Jan. You know, I get these songs that I like to play. I kind of get these little relationships with them, and then I have fun with them for a while. I play them a lot. I heard that it's good to play them a lot, and I feel that way because I'm a very slow learner. So by playing them a lot and frequently, you really start to catch, things about songs that you don't normally, like Count On. That was random, right? That's 16-bit, baby. 16-bit. Listen to that grain. But it's nice. This is hall. I'm in a hall. See? I'm coming in, getting deeper in the tunnel. Oh. Hey. Close your eyes. It's like you're in a tunnel. It's amazing. How about one of those tunnels that goes underneath the freeway? Hello? Wow. Modern technology. They used to do that with a big spring, several of them. You know how this is great information. And this was given to me by Eric Alexander. And I know that Eric had been there and recorded there at Rudy Van Gelder's studio. And he knew all about how they got reverb. So for those of you that are interested, reverb can be gained by just having one microphone like this, like dry with no anything, right? But actually you could put this in through a speaker, right? And let that speaker play, say, out in the garage or in the basement, right? And then you mic that sound in the room. And you mix that with this sound. And that's just like, okay, so let's take the mic in the basement. That's right, here it comes. We add some mix, we add more of that. That's the basement mic, and or the mic in the shower. So that's how they used to get sax reverb. We're talking about, Stanley Turrentine, these greats, Coltrane, all of these people opening the door, the basement door, and they had a mic down there. So, and it was a block basement, and the horn would play the sound down the basement, and they would pick up the sound of the horn from that mic, plus the sound of the basement, what was going in the basement. And you could always hear when they turned that up that all of a sudden the drums got weird and loud. You notice when you listen to those old records? That's because the drums are so loud, percussive things, they carry. So the drum sound naturally got into the basement as well. And so that's why every time they turn up the reverb mic, you get more like reverberated drums sound. It's pretty interesting. So thank you for joining me. Tomorrow I've changed a few hours. So let me show you my shows now. Tuesday through Saturday at noon. And on the evening late night show, Fridays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. And of course, Sundays, this slot, 5:30 next week, is reserved for my live trio. They also send their condolences and thanks for your understanding in advance. My website, b3monaco.com, is the place to go to look at some deals. I have all kinds of things, even a donations page, should you like to use your credit card for donations. I take them that way with a PayPal button. But I also have my Venmo and PayPal ME. I appreciate that, whatever. We're all going through very difficult times. My friends and students advise you to suggest you stay at home as much as possible now. Relax and listen to B3. That's going to always be good medicine. So thank you, Luigi, for your great art. For the friends and students, Tony's Hang is a Facebook private group, and our guest this week is going to be the phenomenal Mitch Town. So it's not too late to become a member of the group. Mitch will be sharing some educational secrets all week, wrapping it up on Saturday with a workshop and clinic that you all are welcome to attend to. They'll be at my website calendar. Tickets for sale soon. So once again, thank you for that. God bless you all on this Sunday. Pray for peace. Thank you. I still feel like swinging now. So I'm going to come out of here swinging. This is one of my favorite songs. Ava. Uh. Thanks, Kevin. David. Please have a safe evening, safe morning if you're in Asia. God bless you all. We'll see you at noon on Tuesday. Thank you.